Jonathan Aber here again. So, how to increase your ratings as a driver and through that your job security? One of the biggest things that I see is that the drivers will not know how to tell when the riders want to communicate. And so that's one thing you need to pay attention to right from the beginnings. If somebody hops in the car and you're feeling talkative and you say, "How are you?" and they say, "I'm good." They don't want to talk. Yeah. So in that case, if you're still feeling talkative, what you can do is a you can put some music on. You can put some music on in headphones and have it in one ear. Um, Whatever you do, let them have that silence, and your ratings won't hurt from it. If you if somebody says good, how are you? The one other mistake you can make is spend 5 minutes or 10 minutes answering that question. Now, authenticity is great, but authenticity about your thought streams, whatever's occurring for you, what you're thinking about in the moment, not always good, not always going to help your ratings. Just be brief. Respond in brief, sincerely, and if what you're saying is interesting to them and they want to know more, they'll ask. All right, and if they seem talkative at that point, feel free to engage with them and talk to them. If they seem attentive and curious, if your answer has them like, huh. And so how to create that kind of moment is something else that we could spend just a moment on. One thing that you can do, because that'll increase your tips. If you're not speaking when they're preferring silence, and you're communicating in a way that's evocative for them and captures their attention, that's going to increase your ratings. And then with Lyft, especially, and sometimes with Uber, it'll even get you tips. I think I got an $80 tip one night having a conversation like this. So what you can do is you can say, ask a question like, or when they ask you, first thing is if they say, I'm good, I'm well, how are you? Get good at describing your experience. Get a list of feelings out and scan through the list and identify the ones that you can actually identify in your experience, and do that every once in a while so that you can be descriptive with your world, because that can be really evocative. We might have a chance to role play that a little bit. Let's do that. So, hey, how you doing? Good. How are you? I am phenomenal. Light, open, clear, curious, wondering about what's next. Huh. Tell me more. Something like that. If you can bring them into your world, then you can explore that and you can engage that, and then also your capacity to discover their world, their experience, what it's like to be them in their body, in their nervous system. Practicing that'll increase your ratings, it'll increase your tips. You'll actually feel better in most cases throughout your day. For me, I could drive longer for longer periods of time before I got burnt out if I was engaging people and getting really curious about what it's like to be in their world and seeing if I could see through their eyes. And people loved it. I've had entire days where I'm continuously getting the feedback like, wow, that's the best ride I've gotten ever in one of these cars.